What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. So, like I said, I was gonna do a plant update video, so here we are. But before we go ahead and get started, just a FYI, a lot of the plants were repotted and a lot of them were coming off of flowering. So some of them were chopped back. There's not a lot of pictures currently in the tent. There's still quite a few, but I'm not going to be able to get around to everything kind of in the middle section here, just because a lot of that has been repotted. Even the bottom, give you a quick little glimpse, has been repotted more to the left. And I haven't gotten to this side yet, so some of the plants are, the frontage I have, but the back I haven't. And then this row we probably won't get to for the most part, just because I haven't done anything. You can see a lot of overgrowth there, so I haven't gotten the chance to cut everything back, so you can see everything properly. But for the most part, we'll get the top, somewhat of the front here, a little bit of the bottom, and the little smaller guys and the top guys, because they've all been repotted up top. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Psych! No intro today. So as you can see, we have the
Nice.
this guy is Truncata cross Chusmariensis. This was my absolute chaser cross, which just means like I was trying to get my hands on one of these for a really long time. Was really able to get one thanks to Kentucky Nepenthes. I believe that's what your Instagram is. I will put it up right here if anyone's interested in following him. Really awesome plants and really good dude. So yeah, that's Truncata cross Chusmariensis. If you ever seen the EP one, they are absolutely massive. So can't wait to hopefully see that. Hopefully my grow space will get bigger over time. I mean, it will get bigger. I've just been a lazy ass putting the greenhouse together, but that is for another video. Next to it we have Veitchii or Lowii Bachiana cross Veitchii K. This is, I believe, the reverse cross, also from EP. This plant actually is flowering female. Nothing too crazy on the spike currently. So we have Spectabilis in the middle here, cross, and then on the top and bottom we have the Maxima Dark cross Lowii ventricosa. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to see, especially with the double Lowii parents for the Maxima Dark. But for Spectabilis, I'm actually kind of excited to see that one. So that one should be pretty cool. Over here to the left, we have another EP plant. This guy actually got clapped. I actually thought it died a while back, but it's been holding on pretty strong. This is Lowii Maxima Mira cross Truncata Lowii. It was developing really nice pictures, but from my previous video, it was also attacked by mealybugs and got pretty beaten up. But as you can see, it's starting to create new growth here and start making little pictures. Next to it, this was also another plant that got clapped, and then it didn't help that I broke the main stem. This is, I believe this is Lowii. No, this is Truncata Giant cross Lowii Veitchii. So making a slow comeback. Pretty excited to see that guy come back and see the pictures once they start developing. Here is another one to the upper left. We have Lowii ventricosa Bachiana cross Veitchii M squat red striped. I've posted a lot of pictures of this plant on Instagram before. It just came off a fresh repot. As I explained in my last video, the tank got super hot, so this guy got a little clapped, but it still developed a little beat up picture, obviously in the back. I swear, Nepenthes always make pictures where you can't really see them, but we got some promise here. But this is guys coming off a fresh repot and a little bit of sunburn, but making a bounce back very beautifully. Let's go down here. So not a Nepenthes, but a generous gift from Red Leaf Exotics. If you have not checked out their channel, definitely do so. This is Ethereum Warcanum cross. Oh, Ethereum Warcanum dark narrow leaf cross green wide RE. Sorry if I messed up the name down. But yeah, this guy's grown really beautifully. Absolutely monstrous leaves. Probably needs a little bit more light because you can see the green is not as green as it should be, but I'll probably get to that eventually. I'm a little lazy, not gonna lie. All right, coming down. two of these plants are currently up for sale. That is Rob Cantley cross Loei, and this is Beachy Big Mama cross Pink Candy Cane. This is a confirmed stripe one here. So if you're interested, I will have that up for sale. Well, it's up for sale currently. I'm actually gonna do a price drop today. So if you're, I don't know when I'll drop this video, so maybe you missed it or not. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be available on the site. I just don't have enough room for it currently because I'm picking up more plants, and I already have a couple. I have a couple of these guys already, so I have multiples of these guys in tank setups. So yeah. Down here is my Bical Carota. This once you get a Bical Carota to start growing, they grow like weeds. Unfortunately, I probably don't have the right conditions for this because it likes it to be a lot hotter, a lot more humid. I mean, the humidity sits around like 80% in the tent, upwards to 95, but it definitely wants more heat. It does not like a lot of light at all though, because if I put in the light, it starts to, as you can see, kind of does this weird thing. But it hasn't pictured in a while, so probably have to figure out this guy because this tent is not really catered towards the lowland plants, but it still holds on, it still does growth, but it doesn't picture, and when it does, it's pretty little. So yeah, but I had this plant since it was like that big, so it was a little wee wow, a little wee plant, sorry. Oh Jesus, get demonetized. Well, I don't even get paid yet. Just kidding. Right here we have Mariliana. This is fresh off a repot. Also another lowlander. We'll see how that guy does. Lowlander is a little bit more finicky when it comes to these type of things, as I show you just this. But yeah, over here to the left, these also freshly repotted. We got a Beachy Barrio Highland, Caleb Highlands, purchased from Native Exotics a while back. This plant actually creates really nice pictures, very pink and very squat. I've posted a picture of it previously. I'll probably have a photo come up somewhere. And then behind it is a VGI M EP, the new variant, the new cross. So it's the pink squat. Like I said, they both come off of a fresh repot. I need to chop all this, so this is not here. So this is like a BGA cross Campanulata. Probably needs a little bit more light because I have to shift the lights. And right here is Raja cross VGI. I think it's developing a picture, but it's down below, so I don't want to move this guy too much. But yeah, it's over there somewhere. And then behind it is Peltata cross Trosmatiensis. This plant actually was very finicky at first, and didn't want to do anything for a really long time, but it's starting to picture now. Sorry if I can't get a good, I don't want to break the stem, but there it is. I have to pull it out to get a better picture of it. This guy, I don't know. This guy was actually really making some really nice pictures beforehand, but I think the pictures are a little clapped out right now. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little browned out. So we have this is VGI cross Loei Campanulata off a fresh repot. And then we have right next to it is VGI Big Mama cross Pink Candy Cane. And yes, this one does not have the stripes. I know a lot of people don't like VGIs with no stripe, but I think that it's very unique because you don't get to see, I mean, you see them often, but when they come out 100% pure, they're still beautiful in their own right. Also, if anyone's has a whitish toned VGI, hit me up. I'll probably buy it off you if you're interested. Not saying that you have to sell it to me, but yeah, there's a project that I've been working on, and that I'm trying to collect certain plants. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't need anyone competing with me. That's right, I said it. I don't care. I'm just kidding. This is the next one is Vichai Barrio Jeff Wong cross Bashiana Jeff Wong. I got this from California Carnivores a while back when they actually let people in. Damon showed me this plant, so really happy to have this one. This one did get beat up for a while, but it's starting to just make little pictures here and there. So it's gonna be a very interesting plant once it develops and gets a little bit bigger. Actually, I think I bought this one online. I can't remember. But yeah, in any case, I got it still from California Carnivores. Okay, Next up, we got right here one of my more favorite crosses. I've showed this plant before in other videos. This is Loyai Vici Bashiana cross Loyai ventricosa. As you can see, you can see a lot of the Bashiana parent in this plant, but definitely you can see like that nice ribbing and color from the Loyai ventricosa part. So I think this plant, once it gets bigger, it'll start developing monster pitchers. You can see the leaf; they're getting a good size now. Let's go to the right. There's nothing too special, just a Loyai Vici from is it Christian Klein? Calvin? Yeah, Christian Klein. Ooh, KW, CW. Ooh, CK. Sorry, CK. Yeah, it's a SG. Got this from Carnivero a while back. Kind of darkish pictures, but it actually does have a more of a candy stripe in its pictures. Just right now it's coming off a fresh repot, so nothing too crazy there. Then the big guy. This is freshly eaten. Oh, ladybug's on my shoulder. Hold on. Oh, fell on the ground. Hold on. Don't run. Okay, there you go. Just got it right. Oh, come on, little dude. It's ladybugs. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So right here we have this is Ventricosa sibuensis cross Trusmatiensis cross this Loei spectabilis truncata, or no, oof, I gotta get the name tag because this is actually the cutting I took from it. So the main plant, as you can see, the bigger picture is back there, and it actually dwarfs the one that I just showed you. But let me see if I can get the name tag right here. So let's pull it back. Yeah, okay, so it's Ventricosa sibuensis trusmatiensis cross Loei truncata spectabilis northiana. Now the father plant is an absolute monster. If you ever seen photos of it, you'll be like, holy shit, you know? I've actually been trying to get, that's one of my dream hunt crosses that I really wanted. I thought, you know, it was going to maybe be available in the last 2 EP orders, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that they remake that cross so I can finally get that into my possession. But yeah, this is the one of its babies, and I saw this on the import. Actually stayed on the website for a while. I just kind of like watched it. I was like, you know what, I need to get it, and I don't regret it. This thing looks absolutely beautiful. The picture's obviously dying off a little bit, but when they first came, they were actually fresh. Got this from Red Leaf Exotics, so they do really good packaging and everything. So I'll be really excited to see how this plant comes out in the future. Hopefully I'll have this cutting available in the future. Probably should bag it up, but it's doing pretty well. Still doing its own little thing. Next up, most of my collection also is EP, if you haven't noticed. Next, sorry about that. Phone kind of died. Thought I had a lot more battery percentage, but I don't know why this app doesn't show it. Anyways, as I was saying, this is Loei campanulata. This I know you've seen bigger variants of this on like maybe some Instagram or stuff like that, but this guy's a little bit slower grower for me. I don't know if maybe I don't have the right conditions currently for it, but it does chug along. It still does its thing. It's growing pretty nice. I did have it a little too close to the light at first, so got a little burned here, but we pushed it down, or I moved it down from the top where it was to more of a shaded area where it's providing more of the purple grow light. But yeah, let's go ahead and move to the up top. Over here we have Rocco Exotica cross Bashiana. This guy is pretty ribby, pretty toothy on the peristome if the camera ever adjusts. Really nice looking plant. It's getting nice and big, so definitely can't wait to see how those pictures develop over time. Here we go. This is one of the troublemakers. This is Truncata alba. As you can see, the growth tip is finally coming back. It broke. Well, I actually had to chop it because this was the guy that kind of bring in the mealybugs and everything like that. Still has like some weird stuff when I repotted it, but yeah, it's finally doing its own thing. Hopefully we get a nice plant, but kind of despise this plant a little bit because it just kind of ruined my collection, but I can't be too salty. It is what it is. Just be careful when you buy plants. Remember to always quarantine. Unfortunately, I learned the hard way, just throwing plants into the tent or my previous grow setup. So, yerp. Let's see, who is next? Back here, we have, oh, actually, I didn't even get to this guy. This is Truncata Sea Giant Cross Giant off a fresh repot. So this guy doesn't have any of those pretty pictures yet. Just kind of getting back into the swing of things. The growth tip is over here. Oh, it is developing a little picture over here. I don't know if you can see it. So that'll be kind of cool to see. Then right here we have Truncata Loei Truncata Wide Peristome. This is the original Grex, I believe. It decided to pop a bunch of basils. I've already talked to people about getting a basil or a couple basils, so I didn't forget about you and just letting the plant grow out a little bit more before I go ahead and take those cuttings. I don't want a smaller basil when I go ahead and give it to you. Unless it's up to you. You could just message me and I'll take the cutting now. Next up to this is, I don't think I covered this guy yet. This is Truncata Giant Cross Edward Sienna. This came out of the tank setup, so the pictures, died off a little bit. Not died off a little bit, just shriveled like a piece of bacon.
Fucking piece of bacon? Why'd I get picked up?
Below it, these were both done at the same time. Let's see if I can get in here. Sorry. This is Loei Kinabalu Cross Edward Sienna. Practically like the rival to Edward Trismatiensis. Absolute beast of a plant here. We got the old pictures. These things are gonna look absolutely amazing. I love how when they die off, the picture just holds its form. Those teeth are very aggressive. So very exciting plant to have. Gave me some trouble at first when I probably didn't have the aerated pots. I think there was too much moisture around the roots, so it was getting a little finicky and a little upset at first, but now it's getting the swing of things, and as you can see, it's making some leaves over there. I mean, these pictures were alive once I put the plant in here, but once you give a plant it's a newer environment, if a subtle change, the pictures usually go off or die off. Next up is the AW Loei or Vicii Loei. Very nice cross, very nice plant. I haven't gotten around to repotting this guy, so probably next up on the list, but always makes really nice pictures. Hopefully we get some bigger ones. It did have a nice bigger picture in the previous grow setup that I never even showed, which is funny because I didn't think it was that long, but it was. So it's just making it swing back. Plants don't really like when you move them so much. Alright. Actually going back down, I believe this is Truncata Cross Sibuensis. I think it's called Patches or Sea Patches or Peach or something like that. So it has a more of a orange peristome there. Pretty nice plant. It did make bigger pictures, but again, this one actually was repotted. But yeah, hopefully it starts developing monster pictures pretty soon. Deep in the jungle here. I don't know if you can really see it. I'm trying to get the camera in there, but well, I'll leave a picture like right here or something like that. But that is Loei Kinabalu Cross Vicii. So that's the EP form. That thing is gonna, as you can see, a very flared and exaggerated peristome. Turns all red. So I can't wait to see what it looks like once it gets bigger. That thing's gonna be awesome. All right, I know I feel like this video's gone forever already. I think I haven't covered this guy here. First, let me get the stepping stool because I'm kind of short, so give me a second.
6 hours later.
Right here we have Truncata C Cross Loei, the original, or not original. This is the new Grex, very small. I actually have two of these. The one that's in the background there, which I will have to get down from here, has has some monster pictures. Probably the biggest pictures I have in the tank currently. Over here to the left, right there, is the cutting of Ventricosa sibuensis, cross Chosmatiensis, cross was that Truncata Loei, cross Spictabulus northiana. So that's the main plant. Absolutely humongous. Hopefully I can, well, or not hopefully, when I go back down there I'll show you the picture. That thing is huge. But while we're up here, I'm going to try to show you more of the upper stuff that we got. This whole rack here was just all repotted, so nothing's going to be looking its greatest currently. Just a quick run through. We have VCI Pink. We have Loei, VCI K cross. Oof, I don't think that's what that is. Actually, I could be completely wrong. This is Loei VCI K cross VCI K. That's from Red Leaf Exotics. I don't know if you even saw that, but it's that guy right here. Just starting to develop pictures. We got a Helium Flora Godzilla right there. Another Helium Flora. These guys are all just kind of coming back, making a bounce back from repots and stuff like that. So honestly, there's really nothing to show up here. They all just look like leaves currently. So we'll go back down. I just wanted to show you guys like more of like what it looks like up top. As you can see, this is the view that I never get to see because I'm too short. The plant back there with the white pitcher, that is VCI cross Burbigiae, an SG variant. So looking quite nice, getting big. Obviously made a picture not towards me again, and the plant is growing in the opposite direction. Probably could turn it the other way, but it has more room to grow that way. To the left here, this plant was attacked by mealybugs, unfortunately. This is Nepenthes Red Queen, or Nepenthes Triviae Red Queen, and it's a female. So here we have, this guy's actually from up top. This also flowered. This guy here, I forget the name. I probably should have grabbed the name tag while I was up there, but I'll leave it up on screen for that. But that's this plant. Absolute nice flowered male for me, if I can get the camera to focus. Flowered male for me. Really nice looking plant. But this is the main guy I want to show here. Oh yes, this is Loei truncata. Oh wow, look at my skills, bro. Loei truncata giant. This is the new variant. This is the new Grex. Look how big the pictures are. Now my hands aren't very big, but it's probably about the size of a large Coke bottle, I guess I can say. Very nice. This is the biggest picture I currently have on it. Thing is a monster. Really happy that I have it. A little ladybug graveyard. Super excited about that one. So next up we have the purple section. Well, actually I can change this, so let's go ahead and move that back to white. Sorry, blue, white. There we go. These are like my more toothier plants, more delicate and finicky, or just like a grow out station kind of thing. Some of them are looking okay, some of them just got fresh repots, and some of them were starting to hate the tank setup. So that's kind of what you're looking at here. This is kind of like a recovery area, kind of. But let's go ahead and start here. This will probably be the last section I show you. I have a lot of plants that I'm not able to like 100% look through right now, or get to see, at least be able to get you guys in there to see the plants. So I'll probably have to do like where I pull out most of the plants to show you guys on the next view, or hopefully by then I have like a bigger setup, or my bigger setup is set up already. I know that sounds really confusing, but yeah, let's get into the tinier section. We have a Loei VCI, or VCI cross Loei cross not Campanulata. What is this? This is, oh, I forget the name. Canipulata. Oh, I'll post the name up here. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart currently. But yeah, that's just a little baby. Got this off of eBay. Super unique cross. I haven't heard of anything like this before, so definitely had to pick this one up. Obviously, you know what this is. This is Macrophylla. This is I have this plant up for sale. I'm not gonna lie, I won't have it up for sale for long. Um, if no one ends up wanting it, because Macrophylla is just my absolute favorite. I just have like 4 of these right now, so 2 of them are in the tank setup and 2 of them are here. Here's another one. Both of them are SG, so they're both seed grown. Absolute beautiful plants. They take a while to get big, but once they start going, they start developing nice monster pictures, as you can see. To the left here, or oh, not to the left, to the right is Ventricosa sibuensis cross Edward Sienna. Another beautiful plant, starting to develop a picture right here. I had to cut it back. I just gave it a fresh repot, so that should be pretty nice. Right here we have a Nepenthes Harryana. It started having a little bit trouble in the tank setup. As you can see, it started getting like a brownish rot towards the, or not brownish like rot, but like a more of a sunburn. So it panicked me. I went ahead and put it in here, and since then we got a little bit of a growth point. So hoping, really hoping that this guy makes a comeback, because it'd be very depressing to see this guy move on, because I don't have 100% proper care, because as you know, these are ultra Highlander plants, and I'm trying to grow them in intermediate. So hopefully I can get this guy to adapt to the intermediate, and be able to have a beautiful Harryana. If you have any tips or tricks, please comment down below. Please don't get all like weird where you're like, no bro, this is how you do it. I don't want to listen to all that. I just need just a suggestion or something like that. All right. Next to that, we got a new cross out of Carnivero. This is Truncata Campanulata cross Loei Trasmati. If you've seen bigger pictures, I believe this is like a remake of like the EP plant. It's this one. And from what I've seen, this thing is gonna look absolutely insane. So I had to grab one of those. I'll probably leave a picture of like what the plant could potentially look like. Obviously these are SG right now, so they're all seed grown. So I had to go ahead and cop me one of those. Over here we have a Trasmatiensis that is being a complete wimp, that is just throwing a hissy fit, wilting leaves. The main growth point looks fine. It's kind of developing, but hopefully we get a nice little bounce back. I just gave it a fresh repot. That's probably why it's doing that. Hoping that just one day I don't come home and it's like black, but yeah, so you know how the Nepenthes can be. Next to it, we have a Loei cross Loei Truncata. Got this from Cross Exotics. Super happy I got this one. An absolute dream cross of mine, so really happy I was able to acquire one of these. The growth tip is doing pretty well. Just produced a nice fat leaf, a nice little leaf jump here. So really big things to see from that one. Over here in the back, we got a Ventricosa cross. What is this? Ventricosa cross Loei Afipiata. Had 2 of these. I got rid of one. I think it was this guy. I can't remember. Might have just had this one. And yeah, it's I just repotted it, so it doesn't look its greatest. So not much to say about that. I mean, it has a little picture here, but as you can see, because of the repot, it's just kind of like. So there's that guy. Over here, we got another batch of leaves. Honestly, I probably should have waited to make this video, but it is what it is. This is Nepenthes Spatulata cross Spectabilis cross Campan. Oh no. Yeah, Spatulata Spectabilis cross Loei Campanulata. This is out of Carnivero also. Took me a while to figure out what it really wanted to grow in, but it's starting to adapt to the intermediate conditions, so looks like it's making a nice little comeback here. So pretty juiced about that one. This one's Loei Vicii Bashiana cross Trasmatiensis. Awesome plant. You see here's a picture. This will more than likely look like it's going to take more of a characteristic of a nice balance between Trasmatiensis and Bashiana. But we'll see once it gets bigger. Over here to the right of that plant, we have this is, I believe, Truncata or Campanulata cross Truncata cross Edward Sienna. Another cross from Carnivero. Super excited to see this one. As you can see, they're already showing more of the Campanulata parent in there. So pretty exciting to see. Back here, we got another fresh repot. This is Loya Truncata cross Rob Cantley. Nothing really crazy to see on this one. You can see the little picture, but nothing. We get some good growth going, but other than that, nothing wild. Right there, we got Trosmatiensis cross Rob Cantley, or what's that? Yeah, Trosmatiensis cross Rob Cantley. I believe this is a BE cross or individual cross. I can't remember, but definitely just got a repot on this one too. I chopped back some of the pictures, so nothing to see there. I know I'm just kind of showing you guys off leaves. That's why I'm probably going to end it right here after this, just because it's like everything kind of still has to grow in. I didn't really realize it until I started making the video, and we're already too in deep to just stop it now. So sorry if you guys are unimpressed with the collection currently. This is Raja cross Rob Cantley. Does it have any pictures? It did have pictures, but they went off and died. So yeah. Right here, this guy I kind of messed up on. I left it out for too long outside of the tent, and by the time I put it back in, it probably spent like 2 days because I completely forgot about this on my dining table when I was repotting everything. So it's probably gonna die. I'm hoping it comes back, but it's just not looking good currently. This is Hamada cross Edward Sienna. So I'll probably have to end up buying another one of those. So that's not going to be fun. We have a Raja cross Rob Cantley. Or no, Raja cross Edward Sienna. I just moved this out of the tank. Gave it a repot. It was not very happy that I moved it out of its tank. So now it's kind of browning out. But you can see the nice green growth tip there. So yeah. Next we have up here, this is the VCI A. So this is the one that's Cadney Dreams crossed with his VCI Barrio from Red Leaf Exotics. Doing some nice pictures. This looks like it's going to take more of the mom's characteristics than the Candy Dreams itself. Damn it. But definitely a beautiful plant regardless. So really just to see. But that's pretty much it for all of the plants here. Let's go ahead and move back to the front of the tent and cover up the rest or finish up the rest of the video. All right, so that pretty much covers it. I'm sorry that it wasn't extremely exciting. This was just like a kind of a rough overview of what's currently going on in the grow tent. Everything is not picturing currently because a lot of things just got a fresh repot or was just finished flowering. So not everything's going to look its best currently. I'm still moving things in and out of the tent just to see what locations and what plants want to start getting settled in. But here's the question. Do you think I want to kind of really base my tent, and I think I need your guys' help. What do you think? Should I go more Loyi crosses or should I go more like Eddie Toothy crosses kind of thing? Because then I can really narrow down on how I want to grow out the tent and everything like that. So I'll probably do a poll on like Instagram, or you can leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think, and then we can plan accordingly. So we can build a collection that we all would like to see on YouTube and other stuff. Actually, I want to show you guys this one last plant before we go. So this is a Candy Dreams cross. This thing looks crazy. Look at this, bro. This looks exactly like the dad. So this is Loyi VCI Bashiana cross VCI Candy Dreams. That Candy Dreams is really popping. That thing is wild. Should have picked up a Candy Dreams when I had the chance, but instead I picked up the VCI Orange. I don't know if I covered it. I think I did, but if I didn't, here's VCI Orange. They were about the same price. This one was pretty expensive when I bought it. It is basiling, so, but it doesn't have the crazy stripe peristome. This is not a very good picture to show off its characteristics. This one came out a little bit more dull. Hopefully the next one comes off nice, but Shucks, you don't get them all. Anyways, so that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I will be making much more, many more videos. I already have some in the works. Probably talking about the inflated Nepenthes market currently. I know things have gone wild. I even have some of my plants that are listed at pretty wild prices. Kind of explain what my opinion is, and I think what's going on. Is Nepenthes a bubble? So that's pretty much it. Sorry again, terrible with outros. So I hope to see you guys in the next one.